Welcome to the introduction to this 5-minute film about the thriving culture in Wakefield from the Commission on Culture and Local Government. You will hear how the council has invested in arts and creative industries and those who have benefited from it. The film begins with interviews from Julie Russell, Director of Arts, Culture and Leisure in Wakefield, and Emily Riles, Project Coordinator, The Art House, a cultural hub for the local and diverse community. Outside, a welcoming sign reads, "It's all happening round our house," and "Make Art Here" is painted in bright blue capital letters on the exterior facade. Inside, the art house is full of inviting and modern creative spaces, galleries with a large range of exhibitions, sculptures and video installations. There are many workshop spaces for the community where we see happy children on the summer's cool, painting, making, sculpting, constructing, spinning decks and rolling and moulding clay. During these creative activities, they are supported by local artists and family members. We hear from some of the local community who are benefiting from the project, including Josh, Emma and a child, Lucy. We also meet some of Wakefield's local employers who have prospered under the council's investment in the arts and creative industries, including Jim Farmery, Development Director at Backstage Academy, experts in the live events industry. Backstage Academy is a cluster of huge metal warehouses set in 20 acres on the edge of Wakefield, housing a student campus surrounded by a hive of companies. Inside, we observe a diverse workforce of designers, artists, technicians, producers and managers, and meet Johnny Wood, a student and employee. He is filmed in the virtual production studio, an enormous black box interior with state-of-the-art technology, lighting rigs, cameras, sets and rows of seating. Due to the nature of the film, audio description is kept to a minimum. This audio description was written by Emily Pollitt for Vocalise. Commission on Culture and Local Government. How can local culture create greater economic opportunity and social mobility? Julie Russell, Director of Arts, Culture and Leisure, Wakefield.
Wakefield is a diverse district. Our settlements are shaped really by its industrial past, by its coal mining, its heritage in textiles. Wakefield has great DNA in terms of culture and creativity. One of the real drivers that we're particularly taking our time in around is about skills and learning, because actually whilst we've had a history in logistics, some of those jobs are quite low paid and low skilled, and what we want to do is give people the chance to sort of be ambitious towards different jobs, higher skilled jobs, and the culture and creative sector is one that won't be automated. The summer school has been our first year at trialling something a bit different, where we've taken arts and creative opportunities into communities and, if you like, try to reach out to youngsters who might not have had the opportunity to try something a bit different.
Emily.
I've been able to be part of the programme both as a teaching artist and as the curator for the exhibition downstairs. Both have kind of taught me how important it is to treat these young people as young artists and to really see the value in what they're creating and to understand that this is just the start of what could be and what will hopefully and probably be a really promising creative career or just creative pathway.
Josh.
We've seen ourselves, schools and stuff are getting underfunded and arts is becoming less important for some strange reason, but this is important in any other subject, I feel.
Yeah, definitely, for kids' creative side and,
It's not something you can easily do at home or everyone can access, so stuff like this makes it inclusive for all.
Emma.
Is invaluable, especially the times we're living in now. Finding things to do with the children that doesn't cost anything or is quite cheap is vital, really, to keep communities going, help with mental health, everything. Gets the children inspired as well, for the future. So it really is invaluable.
Julie.
We have some great employers already locally. Some are freelance and craft artists, but others are organisations that employ as a destination or indeed in gaming, live events and wider technology and arts. So great opportunity for youngsters for the future. Production Park and Backstage have grown from strength to strength in recent years. They were a staging company but increasingly have become experts in the live events industry. A phenomenal cluster really that now sits in the south of our district.
Jim.
We've got about 20 acres of build space for different companies. So we've got whole pile of clients from big globals, multinationals like Tate, right down to smaller one-man band freelancers and kind of everything in between. But we've also got a research and development space that looks at virtual production for TV and film. And we've got build space for big projects, so film and TV projects, but also arena shows that can test here, build here, do R&D, ultimately rehearse and then go out on tour. And right at the centre of that, we've got a campus for our students. So our students are right at the middle of this amazing kind of hive of activity going on around live events, entertainment, tech and increasingly TV and film as well.
Johnny.
So the reason it's so unique is that it's in the heart of a campus, the production park, and we're surrounded by industry professionals, touring companies going into places like Studio One. You've got Explore, which is a research and development centre on the park, so we get to do opportunities with them, working in the virtual production studio like we're here today. It's really interesting, it's really exciting, and there's always stuff happening on the park, so it keeps you engaged. I think it's amazing that the council and the local authorities investing a lot of money into the creative industries, because there's lots of opportunities now for people to get involved in the community. And we need that after COVID and things like that. We need more people to get out and experience the amazing things that are happening.
Julie.
The relationship as a local authority we have with Backstage is a strategic one in many ways, and we've worked together to bring in funding and to make sure that funding is spent wisely.
We've ended up with a council that really gets the creative sector. We've got a really well educated council team who can talk really well about TV production, about shows, about theatre, about art. I mean, they're quite often based here. They come on hot desk here, which is great. They know a lot of our team. It's been great. It's been really
Lucy.
I think it was really good. It was a massive opportunity that I think I used really well. I recommend everyone who's watching this to come. It's really good.
To find out more, search LGA Culture Commission, #Culture Commission.